Let's talk about it. Let's honestly talk about the Rel Seas hate. In my opinion, none of this actually makes any sense. Now, we're actually going to get into the recent hate that's been surrounding Rel Seas. Now, this hate has been apparent since like day one. However, the hate at this point of time, in my opinion, just isn't, I don't get it. Now, I understand the hate when it comes from people of the community, you know, consumers. But when I don't understand the hate is when it comes from other Roblox developers. I just don't get it. My mind doesn't really comprehend it too much. Now today we're actually going to be looking into the hate in general, but I do want to take a look at the developer in general that was sending hate towards Rel Seas. Now I'm not looking at him and the game specifically because I want to send hate towards it or because I don't think their game is good enough. I really just want to address it to just kind of like put it in the spotlight. I want to put the situation in the spotlight as to why it just doesn't make sense to do this or have these sorts of feelings, or even if you do have these sorts of feelings, expressing it publicly just kind of looks silly. Let's just say silly. And don't get me wrong, I'm not defending the Rel brothers or Rel Seas. They don't need me to defend them, but I just don't get it. Rel Seas is huge. The game is massive. Not only does it look like it's going to be massive, not only has the Rel brothers promised for the features and the gameplay within the game to be huge and game changing, it's just one of the best upcoming One Piece games we've ever seen ever on Roblox. And this isn't even glazing. What game on Roblox that's One Piece oriented has been this massive in terms of gameplay features and even just hype in general? The things that Rel Seas can do and the audience that Rel Seas can bring to the Roblox platform in the future is immense. And not only is that going to benefit Rel Seas, but it benefits the anime community, which has been growing exponentially over the past couple of years. It's the biggest it's ever been currently, and it's still growing and will continue to grow as games like Rel Seas, revolveragz, etc. come to the platform. Anyways, before we actually get into analyzing the developer that sent the hate towards Rel Seas, I do want to kind of just go on a little rant as to why Rel Seas hate makes no sense. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Now, Rel Seas has the potential to bring in hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new players to the platform, Roblox, the anime community, etc. As we do know, the Roblox platform, not even just the Roblox platform, I don't necessarily care about Roblox platform, I care about the Roblox anime community. Over the past couple of years, as I said before, it's just been getting bigger. And with a game like Rel Seas, the potential to the audience it can amass is not necessarily unlimited, but it's pretty huge. Not only do you have the Roblox anime community that will tune in, you also have the Roblox, the casual Roblox players that will definitely want to see what the hype is about. Not only that, you then have a huge anime community, or should I specify it down and say One Piece anime community that will definitely, most likely, tune in once they see and hear about the hype surrounding Rel Seas. I mean, come on, you have YouTube channels such as Tekken 101, who has played Grand Peace Online in the past, BDA Lore, Grand Line Review, Anime Uproar, and you even have people like IShowSpeed who will definitely, if not at some point, tune in to the Rel Seas hype. IShowSpeed and Tekken 101 have played Grand Peace Online before. Now granted, IShowSpeed didn't actually really play it, but that's mainly because his audience is so huge to the point where even if he does get on a game on Roblox, everyone's just gonna bombard his servers, he's gonna get overwhelmed and probably just tune out of the game. And even in the past, you've had people like Moist Critical who have played games like Deep Woken, and I'm very sure XQC took a peek at Deep Woken as well. Again, there are big content creators outside of the Roblox community who will definitely at some point probably take a peek at a game like Rel Seas. And again, this not only benefits the Roblox anime community, but it benefits or upcoming Roblox games in general, whether you are in the anime niche or not. So again, I think publicly displaying, I don't know if it's envy, jealousy, or malice towards Rel Seas, doesn't actually benefit anyone, especially if you are a developer creating a upcoming Roblox game. It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm just gonna say this: how are you upset about the community being hyped over a game like Rel Seas when we are used to receiving, getting, and playing games like Blox Fruits and Grand Peace Online and King's Legacy, and even a game like Jujutsu Infinite, which people thought was going to be crazy? Well, I'm not gonna lie, all their sneaks were actually PvP showcases, so that should have been a big hint that the game was just gonna be the same formula we've seen in other games, if not worse. JJI is literally worse than the Bandit Beat, in my opinion. But when a game promises to bring something that's different, entertaining, One Piece, developers get mad. And then my thing is, the developers start nitpicking the heck out of the game. But let's stop rambling. I honestly could go on for another 20 minutes about how it just doesn't make sense. I get it from community members. I can kind of understand it from other content creators, but from developers, it just doesn't make sense to me. I get it. Developers all have egos and different opinions. But if you have an opinion that is overly negative, I do think it should be kept to yourself. Not because developers shouldn't have opinions, but because, especially when you're creating a game on the Roblox platform, Roblox has a weird way of showing people what is real and what is not. So let's just get into what exactly was said, and everyone can judge for themselves as to what their opinions are. And boom! Boom, we're inside of the Venture Discord server. The Venture owner, you know, he's been having conversations with his community members about Rel Seas, and he kind of went off on a tangent. Now we're gonna actually just kind of go over everything. My apologies if this ends up being a little bit long, but it is what it is. Now, a lot of you guys know Venture mainly from me, because I always include Venture in my upcoming videos, and Venture should be coming out sometime in 2025. Venture is a good looking game from what I know, and the owner, the guy you're gonna see talking a lot of nonsense about Rel Seas, he's actually a very talented guy. It's not as if this guy is a trash Roblox random developer. This guy's pretty talented. I've seen some of his streams where he actually works on the, like, a lot of owners don't really contribute to games, but this guy actually works on his games alongside of the other developers he's with. I'm not glazing him. I'm giving him credit where credit is due. He's a good developer from what I've seen. Obviously, Venture is definitely a good looking game as well. So it's not like he's some slop bandit beating Bleach, Roblox anime Bleach dev, right? He's actually someone that has a lot of experience and is creating a good upcoming game, which is why I'm a little bit like, why are you talking nonsense about Rel Seas here? Anyways, I haven't actually read everything. I only know a couple things from screenshots people have sent me, but I've rambled on for 2 minutes without actually reading anything, so let's get into this. So we're just going to start off here, where he says community pressure is exactly why Rel Seas is going to be under expectations, even though they commission some good developers. They want something, they just want something out. They made Shindo Live. They aren't particularly good developers, so I don't know why everyone's glazing the new project from them. So here you can see he's kind of downplaying the Rel brothers, calling them mediocre. If I had to psychoanalyze what he's saying, he's basically calling them mediocre, bro. It's calling Shindo Life mediocre. It's calling them mediocre. Not particularly good developers. They aren't particularly good developers. He's trying to say they're mediocre. So I don't know why everyone's glazing the project from them. Again, I don't understand why people don't understand why people are so fascinated with Rel Seas. From the clips we've seen to the promises that the game has given to the community, to even, like, what is there not to be excited about with Rel Seas? Its gameplay mechanics, its gameplay features. And even the things that were flawed that we saw have been fixed and polished on. So I don't get how devs, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, it can't be ignorance, right? I just feel like a lot of devs are, I don't know, when I see comments like this, I just kind of get envious. It's like, are you envious? Like, I don't get how you don't see it. Like, what do we not see? Do we got two different eyes? Especially when you're used to playing games like Blox Fruit and GPO. How do you, again, he probably doesn't play those games. We've been stuck playing those games for years. So we see a game like Rel Seas, we immediately understand, okay, the Rel brothers actually know what the community wants in a One Piece game. And I think that's a lot of Roblox developers' problem. They don't know what the community wants in a game. So when they create games and publish their slop and people don't like it, they're confused as to why people don't like it. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Roblox developers in general. Because there's a lot of games that I've seen that are in creation right now. And I just sit back and look at it and say, there's no way as the owner and as a developer of this game, you think this game is entertaining. Can you play your own game? Because if you can't play your own game and be excited to play it, is your game really a game? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how do you expect the community to like something you don't like? So, moving on. I know this is going to be a long video, man. I'm sorry. But I have to speak my mind here. And again, what I just said isn't even directed towards him. I'm just speaking about Roblox developers in general at this point. Let's see. Venture doesn't rush deadlines. We just take our time and add fun content. It's not really relevant to RLC, so I don't want to read it. AAA games can be in dev for as long as 5 years. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I think he compared his game to a AAA game. Venture has 4 core developers, less powerful engines. So yes, we're gonna take our time as developers should. Doesn't really matter here. Let's go on to the next point. So here, this Loki guy said I disagree with it. If they're rushing it, it'll most likely be out already. Very true. See, Loki speaking facts. Now, he said if the version wasn't rushed, it looks like not. Oh, he said if that's the version of not rushed, it looks like she. Listen, I messed with some of the Rel Brothers games, but what the F do they know about quality? And then he put the Kanye joint. I like some of Gaga's songs, but what the F does she know about cameras? Now, this isn't really relevant here. But I see what he did there. It's not relevant here, but I see what he did there. What do they know about quality? See, my thing is, again, when developers, I don't know if it's an ego thing. From movie 1 to the open phase test video, you can literally see the difference in quality. If the game was rushed and we would have got that first version of Rel Seas that we originally saw, and that version of the game compared to this version of the game are two completely different things. You can see where the quality has changed. You can see the improvements. I remember, I think it was one of the movies. I don't think it was a movie. It was one of the teasers 3.5, I think, actually. And it showed Rel Seas. That version of the game, you could see the quality of the buildings, you could see the quality of the characters, the animations. They fixed that. They've completely changed that now. Everything looks better now. And it's just like, I feel like this is Roblox developers trolling again. Like, you can see where the improvements are. Even if the game you don't think is your version of perfect, even that old version of the game would have been better than everything we've gotten on Roblox so far. It would have been better. And it's like, are we trolling? All right, cool. Sorry. Let's go on, bro. Let's continue on. He says the first movie people called boring because of the rambling. The second one, they added AI voice Day 4, I guess. See, this is his English isn't Englishing. It's not me. They decided an AI voice would solve that instead of prepping and actually put together sneaks. See, okay, see, doesn't make sense here. Now, the AI voice, I'm very sure the Rell brothers said they just wanted to troll. Like, it's unserious. They obviously had just watched the new season or the latest season of The Boys and wanted to put that. It was completely irrelevant. I don't know. They just really like The Boys, I'm assuming. But the Rell Seas movie 2 was still good. We got to see a lot of things that we hadn't seen previously, and it left more questions than answers for sure. But that's what movie 3 is for. And I don't get it. Rell Seas movie 2 showed us hockey. It showed us a lot of the it showed us a lot of new mechanics. We saw, it's meant to, what people are calling Black Flash. It's not really Black Flash, it's just hockey. We saw a lot of entertaining things. We saw base combat to a certain extent, and they explained it. We saw a lot of things. We saw a lot of things that got us hype. So I don't really get it. They explained more on how like the card system was gonna work, etc. It kind of looks like Helldivers 2, or they took inspiration from Helldivers 2. Like there was a lot of things in movie 2 that were good. I don't get it. And then they explained the impel down system, and the whole impel down system where they're like each floor is actually going to be exploration based instead of just like GPOs impel down. Again, hype. It's hype. It's that's what we want to hear, is what we want to see. So if you don't understand the reason why people enjoyed movie 2, that's tough. And even movie 1, I don't remember anyone saying movie 1 was boring. He's saying people thought movie 1 was boring. He's probably talking to other developers. If you're talking to a bunch of haters about something they hate, obviously no one's going to see the positives in it. You feel what I'm saying? Again, I don't really feel like a lot of these Roblox devs are really gamers though. Like, because they didn't play the trash One Piece games that we played. They don't understand how much of a breath of fresh air Rell Seas actually is. And it's tough. Cool. The game itself looks like another One Piece game, or like the other One Piece games. I don't know what's so fun about stun lock, dog shit combat, and mounts that don't even have walk speed matching their animation speed. Damn. I don't like stun lock combat either, but this isn't true stun. The combat isn't true stun. But we'll continue. It's just a bunch of devs being commissioned like Anime Legends was. Oh my gosh. That was a shot. That was a shot, bro. Just a bunch of devs being commissioned like Anime Legends was. If you say Anime Legends in any name of a game next to it, just know it's an insult. Anime Legends was the biggest disgrace to ever grace the Roblox platform. A game that didn't even exist. They scammed their community. They threw together a fake trailer, and then 2 years later threw together another trailer just for them to disappear again. Block Zone is the epitome of trash and tarnished reputation on the Roblox platform. And if you feel a type of way, if you're a Block Zone developer and you feel a type of way, if you were hired by Block Zone and you feel a type of way about me saying this, deal with it. Because you guys lied to everybody. You should feel ashamed. You lied to everyone. You lied to everyone. And then you went ghost, incognito. You could... we're working on the game behind the scenes. Y'all are liars, bro. So if Anime Legends or Block Zone is associated to... If someone ties your name to Anime Legends, just know they insulted the F out of you. They insulted you. And you should feel a type of way about that, because Anime Legends and Block Zone is a disgrace to the Roblox anime community. Disgrace. Disgusting. I see the people that work at Block Zone, or people that have gotten commissioned by Block Zone, will put Block Zone and Anime Legends in their portfolio. Delete that, because that doesn't make nobody want to hire you, my nigga. Damn. Anyways, they've never released a good game. Shindo Life was ass. Oh my gosh. Oh, Oh, why did people acting like they have a reputation of delivering quality games? Oh my days. Damn. I don't even know what to say to that. Shindo Life was actually, me personally, if you look at my channel, my old videos before I even blew, I haven't blown. I'm actually still a nobody. So you guys please subscribe to the channel. But before the channel took off, I have played. I was OG. I was Shindo Life during release. I played consistently, almost every day until after the Pain update, the Renengan update. Renengan update was really good, and then the updates after that, the game started to deteriorate for me. And then obviously a couple months after that, that's when the game got copyrighted, and then yeah. But Shinobi Life 2, not Shindo Life, Shinobi Life 2 was genuinely a good game, especially for the time it was created. Of course it was a good game. You gotta remember, certain games were made at a certain time period, and that's what made it goated. If Shinobi Life 2 was created now, it would be terrible, yeah. But Shinobi Life 2, at the time it was created, goated game. We were playing that all day, all night. People were spending money on that. That was goated for its time. So for the downplay here is crazy. I get after Shinobi Life 2 and it became Shindo Life 2, the game started to fall off. It started to get a bit pay to win and disgusting. But before that, come on now, tell me you didn't hit that log all night. You didn't leave your PC on all night to hit that log. Yeah, you did. You did. Oh, well, look, Loki even says Shindo Life was considered a good game for its time, though. Oh my, who's this Loki guy, bro? He's a dev, programmer. Listen, Loki, add me, bro. I'm just gonna add you for the sake of the video. I don't really want to have a conversation. I'm a bit antisocial, but I love the fact that you're not downplaying. You see what I mean? There are some developers that actually game, but for like game owners don't actually play video games, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, this guy's actually talking sense here. Something I haven't seen in any Roblox games before. Literally innovating the Roblox platform. Like, thank you, bro. Like, and look, bro, it's still downplaying. I don't even think he's reading what Loki is saying, bro. People are overhyping it. They aren't ready for release at all. Hence why the game isn't out. I can tell. I know their game. I know people who've worked on the It's funny because, anyways, I know their game. I know people who develop on their team. It's not going to be what you expect. If you expect something crazy, better than GPO, it won't be. Just look at the game, bro. One glance without the sound of YouTubers, and it looks like a generic ass Roblox game. Okay, first of all, this is old. This is old. Second of all, this looks like a generic ass Roblox game. Insert pictures. Block Streets. Insert pictures. GPO. Insert pictures. King's Legacy. Insert pictures. One Piece game. Like, what are we talking about? How does this look anything like that? Come on, bro. And I know he's on my boy Swift GFG's channel because of the big A&D join. He might not be. Who's thinks that? That's not Swift. Anyways, like, I know this is some hating ass stuff right here. I won't lie, this is hating. This is straight hating. This isn't constructive criticism because there's no actual criticism being done here. This is hating. Cool. Whoever this guy is says big ass disagree. Generic Roblox games don't have that much quality to them. I don't even think it'll be one-to-one with people. Come on, bro. It's definitely gonna overlap GPO in terms of gameplay quality as well. And this isn't even a glaze. This is a well-structured response. Because you know how some people will be like, big ass disagree. Rel Seas on top. The Rel Seas is real. That's glaze. This guy said generic Roblox games don't have that much quality to them. And it's true. They don't. Hence why I inserted those pictures just a second ago. Cool. We're not going to read the rest of these guys' response. We're going to go on to his other responses. So let's go back one. Cool. So this... I swear, this guy be chatting. Okay. So let's just come here. It's not going to be super bad for a Roblox game, but it's overhyped. Won't even be close to people's expectations. Cool. That's where we left off. Then here he says, oh, who is that? Is that me? Type beat. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're doing a different type of glazing. Oh, who's this? Alpha tester. Why is it always testers for games that just blindly glaze? It was the same thing with GPO. I don't think y'all know them GPO testers used to glaze GPO. I don't know what it's like now. Probably now that the GPO's numbers are going down, they don't glaze the game anymore. Because you know these testers are sheep. But they used to glaze GPO. Like, if I said one thing, these guys would group up on me and attack a nigga for real. I hate testers. Y'all testers make me sick. I'll honestly spit on y'all niggas, bro. Venture is of course better, but you gotta stop the reverse glaze. Also, this man Agz ever gonna stop being worse than a substitute teacher at pronouncing stuff? Like, how does he get Yahiba from Yahiba? Also, Venture's in the video in case Lane wants to put it in Venture content. I don't know if this is an insult to me or a compliment to me. I'm gonna smack you in your face if you say some shit like this again, though. Moving on. Cool. So, let's see. Resolution doesn't matter. It's the asset's quality. Cool. The stairs are all one shitty texture. The beaches all one shitty mess copy pasted sand texture. The rocks have a bad resolution because they're scaled up from surface appearance too. Cool. Let's see, what else does he say here? We don't want you guys to know this even if you experience it. It's not that we don't want it, we just want to know what content will be. The best games aren't the ones that you study and know guides on how everything you need to before it's released. We want to feel like you could be the first person to ever found certain things on launch. Not always. I feel like people say this too much. Most games people actually do research to before they actually play or purchase the game. Deep Woken was the example. There was a bunch of Deep Woken content out before Deep Woken actually came out to the public. A bunch of people, including me, Wave 1 testers, Wave 0 testers, that made videos talking about their experiences on Deep Woken. Infinasi used to do this as well. And people would watch and do research into those games to see how much they like Deep Woken. So don't do that. Even with AAA games, stuff like Elden Ring, before Elden Ring actually came out, people were deep diving into Elden Ring videos. What builds would be good, etc. What to do on release, 10 things you need to do before you get your hands on Elden Ring. But people research games before they play them. So do not do this. Like, again, I don't think y'all are really gamers, bro. Now, people get into the game. There are a demographic of people that get into a game and don't do any outside research and then complain when they don't know what to do. But then you do have the people that find out what to do by just playing the game. And you have people that like to watch videos and play the game at the same time so they can progress. I feel like, again, y'all aren't really gamers. I don't think y'all play video games for real. Like, do y'all actually play games outside of... I feel like Roblox developers need to play games outside of Roblox and not just Sekiro and Elden Ring y'all need to start playing like other video games, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm getting tired of a lot of these takes. I'm not even just speaking on him. I'm speaking on a lot of other people, because there'll be games that like look good on paper, and then the games come out and it's just like, wait, this wasn't executed well at all. Did y'all like, are y'all trolling? And it's just like, you find out the developer's actually an 18-year-old, and he doesn't actually play games outside of Roblox except for Valorant and League of Legends. And you find out he spent his whole life actually only playing Roblox games. So it's just like, oh, you actually don't have any video game experience. That's the reason why a lot of these Roblox anime games are trash, because these devs don't actually play video games that are not League of Legends and Valorant. A lot of these guys are new gen gamers. So, you know, no point debating it. Just wait for the games to come out to compare it. I think they're rushing out development from a standpoint. Again, that doesn't make sense. RELL SEAS has been revamped and overhauled on 3 or 4 different occasions, by the way, over the past couple of years. 3 or 4 different occasions over the past couple of years. So I'm not too sure how you could say, oh yeah, they're rushing it from a development standpoint. That doesn't make sense. Again, it's the nitpicking that makes it look like he's envious, and it's just not a good look. Like, this statement here doesn't even make sense. Cool. This guy says, that's what I mean. We know that the basis of what Venture is from the combat trailers. Cool. Gameplay trailers and testing, and we know what to expect from it when it comes to the basics, but the entire game's content is up to the people and release to find out. Whatever. There was another thing he said here. There's Rock. We don't want you guys to know. We feel that it could be the first person. No point debating it. Wait for the game to come out in class. Sorry. Yep. So there's like a thing. Let's see what this says. There's here's the thing. The game isn't bad for a Roblox game. Emphasis for a Roblox game. However, it's not doing anything special as you guys are making it seem. You're either just easily impressed or blind. It's the downplaying, bro. It's the downplaying. It's the downplaying. It's the downplaying. And again, right, from what we've seen, Venture looks really good. So I can't even say, oh, but Venture's trash. No, Venture isn't trash from what we've seen. But my thing is, right, if, again, when developers that are making upcoming games make statements like this, if your game comes out and you do not deliver, or there's flaws, or the gameplay is boring, you're cooked. You're cooked. And it's not even like, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to like make another game. No, you have one time, because my thing is, if you keep your comments to yourself, I'm speaking to everyone right now, if you keep especially as a developer on the Roblox platform making the game, if you keep your comments to yourself and just work on your game, and your game came out and it wasn't that great or wasn't that successful, no one would really bat an eye. It's like, okay, cool, the game wasn't bad, there was some features that a lot of people didn't like, the game just wasn't successful. You can come back and make another game, and that next game could be amazing. But if you put out statements like this from too early, emphasis on too early, bro. See what I'm doing with my voice there to emphasize the seriousness. It sounds stupid. I won't do that again. But like, seriously, when you speak too early on things like this, right? If your game doesn't cook, you're just, ooh, you're cooked. You're cooked. Because then when you make another game, people go like, oh, that developer, the one that was da-da-da, and then he came out with a game and it was da-da-da, it tarnishes your rep. And it's like, yeah, you can always come back. There are people who are 445s on this platform that have successful games. So you can always come back for being down, especially in this weird platform. But you don't want to dig yourself in a well. You don't want to dig yourself. You don't want to be stuck in a pit. You don't want to dig yourself your own grave and have to dig yourself out of the grave you created for yourself. You know what I mean? So I feel like comments like that just aren't needed. Roblox games generically not good, bad. Look at the state of Roblox right now. Banned to be a tower defense games. Not really not telling us nothing we don't know. Alright, cool. So here they say you're not even beefing, you just dissing them. True. Like, why can't y'all help each other grow? Y'all beefing for no reason. Literally, not even beefing. Like, cool. Okay, let me read this. It looks straight up like hating. I think Roblox devs should stop this. It'll make the platform a better place, and the game doesn't even seem rushed. If the boss needed VFX rework or a fan not complain during the third trailer, they'll change it up like they always do. Facts. No, he's spitting facts. He's spitting facts. He's spitting facts, and that boy Blaze spitting facts too. Again, all of this is this. It feels like it's come out of nowhere, because I'm very sure the Rell brothers don't know who this guy is, and this whole conversation was stemmed out of nowhere. Like, I was confused when people were sending me screenshots saying, "Yo, Agz, the venture owner is going crazy on RELL SEAS." I'm like, huh? Like, I was confused. I'm like, huh? It's not even the same niche. The venture's not a Roblox anime game. Like, it's not even the same niche. So I was definitely confused. I was definitely very confused. They have the resources to make the game better. Making just aren't particularly experienced. Wait, what? They have the resources to make it better game than what they are making. They just aren't particularly experienced developers. Oh. If the Rell brothers aren't experienced developers, who's an experienced developer on Roblox then? I'm confused. The Rell brothers have been here since like Sword Art Adventure type beat. Before what? The Rell brothers have been here since I was a squeaker. And I'm 26! Oh my god! If the Rell brothers aren't experienced, who's experienced? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't even constructive criticism. It's not beefing. It's just straight hating. This comment in particular, like, you're just hating. You're just hating for no reason. For no reason. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I know most of the two more impressive games that are being developed that get way less attention because the owners aren't known for a release game. It's overhyped and will ultimately be under-delivered because they don't see anything as they're rushing. Like, how are you saying the Rell brothers are rushing? It's just hating, bro. Cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna read this part. I'm skimming over it and it's just hating, bro. You guys can go on the Discord server and do your own research. More bandit beater. Wait. More bandit beater than even deep woken. Shindo Life is literally beating up NPCs called bandit. It's definitely textbook bandit beater. More bandit beater than even deep woken. Oh my days. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. It was hating before. But now, this might just be downright just chatting. This is just chatting now. This is straight waffling. Forget everything I've said up till this point. Just waffling. I know, okay, technically, deep woken is quote-unquote bandit beating. Technically, every RPG game is bandit beating. But in the context of what he's saying here, he's saying Shindo Life is more bandit beating than even deep woken. And he's saying deep woken is straight bandit beating. It's just, why did you mention deep woken here? No, see, and now that you've done that, you're digging the hole for venture even deeper. Because now, when you include a mob that you have to kill in venture People are gonna just troll and say, oh, Venture is bandit beating. I thought this game wasn't a bandit beater. Like, it doesn't make... Stop. Roblox community, stop saying the word and the term bandit beating. Stop using the term bandit beating, because you guys are actually so annoying now. You don't want to play a bandit beater? Alright, I guess we gotta go play Dress to Impress now, boys. Like, what? Stop being stupid. There has to be mobs you have to defeat in an RPG game. Stop using the term bandit beater, because you guys don't even know what you're saying. Oh, it's annoying now, bro. Y'all are trolling. I'm surprised no one responded to this comment as well. Okay, cool. This guy says, what are these impressive games? I want to know. This game is example number 1. Isn't this game just Doom? Like, what's particularly impressive about this game? There's nothing particularly impressive about this game. This game doesn't stand out. What about this game stands out? What about this game stands out? I can go play, there's a million, there's a couple games on Roblox just like this. Credibility -1. Cool. DM, I need games to play. Like, shut up, bro. It's just a different level of polish. What's a different level of polish about this? I've seen like 10 games on the road just like this, bro. It's taking the mechanics and aesthetics from another game and putting it in Roblox. Isn't that... What's particularly impressive about this? Okay, interesting. Blaze said that's not an RPG. Thank you, Blaze. I saw this game on Twitter yesterday. Another Ultra Kill inspired game. So it's not really the same level. Thank you, Blaze. I have RPGs that are better. 2. 1 sec. Let's see what he comes back with. Notice how I'm not speaking. If you guys saw a face cam, you would see me just blankly staring at my screen with my mouth open. What is particularly impressive about this? Because it's not the movement, it's not the Roblox, I don't even know what you want to call this, R, whatever this R is. It's not the animations, because this is generic as fuck. And it's super... This is meant to, first of all, the solo leveling dagger inside the Naruto stadium with the guts armor on this guy. This is not impressive. We're not going to talk about the UI because the UI is probably some sort of early placeholder stuff. The animations are mid. The movement is stiff. For dagger swing speed is terrible. So there's so much flaws in what I'm seeing right here. And again, the game has the lock-on system. The lock-on system looks terrible. The animation looks terrible. Or is this meant to be some sort of Elden Ring inspired Roblox anime game? You should have kept your friend's game inside of his private Discord server, because this isn't a good look. This is not a good look. This is not the future, bro. This is not the golden age of Roblox. I'll tell you that for sure. Right hand, left hand. Oh, okay. We're just using, look, this is what developers do to captivate the 10-year-olds. they get the iconic brand weapons. You got the solo leveling dagger. You got the shield hero sword. I don't know what's this. Ichigo's sword, Kirito's sword. Like, I see a game like this, and they flaunt weapons from other animes. I know the game is terrible. I know the game's terrible. I don't see the Kirito sword and say, oh yeah, crazy. Generic M1s. I'm very sure Roblox developer can look at this and tell you exactly. Look at what? Look at the animation on this. What? I'm telling you, another Roblox developer can look at this and tell you exactly what's wrong with this game. And I'm not a Roblox developer, and I see how terrible this is. Look at the five frames per second swing speed on it. Dagger and normal sword combination, by the way. How does this work? Now you have the issue of hitboxes. You're using two different class weapons with each other. So you know how stupid this would be in actual PvP scenario? You have the normal sword that has longer M1 range than your dagger should have. Now you just have irregular M1s. Irregular M1s. Terrible. This game sucks. No. No. Yo, you've ruined your credibility here, mate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to see what. Let me see what people respond to this. Let's see. No one has actually responded to this game. Wait, this guy did. Let's see what he says. You have to be trolling. You just said you're either easily impressed or blind, and then go on to show a game that doesn't look bad, but I'm not seeing anything impressive at all. Can we screenshot this, clip it, and like make it a quote? Can we make it one of those quotes? You have to be trolling. Thank you for not this blindly dick riding. You have to be trolling. You just said you're either easily impressed or blind, and go on to show a game that doesn't even look good. He didn't say it doesn't look good. He says it doesn't look bad, and I'm not seeing anything impressive. But again, he just basically called him a hypocrite. Animations look okay at best. The animations don't even look okay at best. The animations are subpar. This small section of the map is comparable to RELL SEAS beach screenshot you took. That's from a year ago, by the way. And I'm not even seeing any unique system at play that suggests the game would be good. Okay, it's not comparable to the beach screenshot he took, by the way. It's not. And you're right. No unique system that suggests the game would be good. Bro has a bunch of name brand anime weapons and took Guts' armor to imply it's going to be an anime game and to try draw people's attention in. Anime Legends 2.0. Anime Legends value version. Like, what are we talking about? Cause I know the team. Bro, so you're biased. Like I said, way early into development, by like last year at least. So it's been a year in development. I know people on both teams for both games. The systems are way more intriguing. I know that I know what RELL SEAS is going to look like. Should we end the video here? He just discredited his whole the past 43 minutes has been for naught. He's just everything he said has been devalued here. His credibility is gone now. Fishing mini games 2 hour long showcase should comment not make the game fun for more than 20 minutes. So The fishing mini game makes this look like shit. The core of Rel Seas Stunlock GPO combat, at least half of Rel Seas sees this on a base plate anyways. Not to emphasize I don't hate Rel Seas. I hate how you guys see Rel Seas as a savior to the platform. It's not innovating enough to warrant the reaction. Jesus Christ, bro. I don't think people are wrong for believing they'll save the platform. I'm not even sure if saving the platform even means. Should combat customization the port in a pirate game. And it won't be the only thing. Either way, I feel criticism we have towards the game should be taken seriously, and they'll work on it for sure. Non-biased comment. This is what being non-biased means, by the way. This guy right here. But yeah, I honestly think that's it from all his bad takes. Is there anything else here that we need to? I hope they prove me wrong. Truthfully, as devs know, making fun of, as the devs are known for them making Shindo life, and they haven't sneaked any enemies beside bosses really. It's mostly going to be a bandit beater. The AI has bad pathfinding, and the maps are lazy and shitty looking. Oh my gosh. The only good thing is the animation is in R6, hence why it's so easy to make. No, it's from a standpoint is I know people are going to help them make the game, and I know it's ours. Let's see. You get 2 side professions, 1 open class tree. I think he's talking about his game here. On top of that, the AI is being developed with systems similar to Rain World, where there's a living ecosystems, creatures fighting and eat one other creatures, bosses roam around disturbing environments. He's talking about his game here. We take souls like combat. I have a block those, by the way. So, add more elements and progression. Blah blah blah. He's not talking about Rel Seas here. He's talking about his game. The world looks completely void, and all they have sneaked as bosses. It's not going to be an immersive open world RPG with densely populated world. It's going to be bandit beating with okay. It's not innovative enough to warrant the reaction. Oh, GG, bro. GG. It's genuine brain rot hearing a player opinions on games that are in dev. Okay. This guy's just hog glazing. I won't lie, man. It's genuine brain rot hearing player opinions that our games aren't dev. See, this is where a lot of game developers go wrong, right? Because a lot of developers are creating games, and when people say things like this, I know they don't really hear community. They don't really hear the community, right? And that's the issue. Because the devs aren't gonna be the people playing their games. The community is. The consumers are. So when you say stuff like this, it just makes me go, because not only have you already stated you don't understand why the community hypes and is excited for Rel Seas, which means you already don't understand anything about the consumers. You don't understand anything about the audience. You don't understand anything about the people who are actually going to be bringing numbers to the game. You've also now just said it's brain rot hearing player opinions on games that are in dev, which means you don't actually get it. You don't get it. You don't understand. Like, it's hard to hate from outside the club when you can't even get in type beat. That's what it feels like. Is you don't get it. You're stuck in your ways. I think, and that's what ruins a lot of devs. Is not ignorance. I don't know if it's arrogance. I don't know if I'd call it arrogance. I think a lot of you guys put yourselves on a pedestal and don't think of yourselves as consumers. As a developer, I think you need to think of yourself as a player. Because yes, you think your game is good. Of course you think your game is good. It's your game. It's like when people have ugly babies and think their babies are cute. Of course you think your baby's cute. It's your baby, but your baby's ugly. It's exactly what it feels like with games. Of course you don't think your game is bad. It's your game. But do you understand why the players, do you understand why the community don't like the game? Y'all don't think of things outside of yourselves, bro. And it shows. It shows. It shows. And I don't think we need to dive into this any longer, because honestly, the past 10 minutes, he's just kind of proved that he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. And I get the Rel Seas hate now. You just don't get it. I don't know. I think I would call it envy, because you've already stated that you don't understand why the public likes Rel Seas so much, and you don't understand why people think this game is going to be the next coming of the next coming of One Piece games. You don't get it. You don't understand. You've stated it. You don't understand the consumers. You don't understand the community. You don't understand your niche. And you want to know what's funny? The Roblox anime community is the community that has seen Venture. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the audience for Venture is Roblox anime community. And majority of the Roblox anime community is Rel Seas. Everyone's excited for Rel Seas. So that's a large part of your audience, whether you know it or not. I'm just saying, whether you know it or not, a large part of your audience is the Roblox anime community. If you push that large part of your audience out the door, you're cooked. You're cooked. A lot of games that aren't anime, actually anime like inspired, anime inspo, need to understand this. And why I'm being honest here, I think Roblox developers don't actually tune into their niches. A lot of your niches are Roblox anime. I'm Roblox anime. If I gain interest in your game and cover it, a lot of the community that's going to see, discover, and play is Roblox anime. You need to remember, Roblox as a whole is huge. However, RPGs on Roblox, just straight RPGs, has a very, very, very small niche. And it's smaller than the Roblox anime community. A very small niche. And the niche is small to the point where your game will not survive. I'm just saying, I'm not speaking about Venture, I'm speaking about Roblox RPGs right now. I'm just saying. Very small niche. Very small niche. Very small niche. And a lot of that niche consists of Roblox anime. Just saying, man. I think we're going to end the video. This video's over an hour long. I genuinely apologize. If the video's too long for you, I'm just going to timestamp the different sections. So the intro, the part where I explain where things don't make sense, and this segment where we actually go over what was said on the Discord server. If this video was too long for you, I apologize, bro. However, it's a lot. It's juicy. I honestly think it's entertaining because it kind of breaks down Roblox developers' mentalities. And I'm not even trying to send shots at the owner for Venture here. I'm not sending shots at him. But a lot of Roblox anime developers in general, have a similar mindset, and feel very similarly to how he feels. And I just need you guys, if any of you guys that feel similar to how he feels are watching this, I need you to actually go back and think. Especially if you have an upcoming Roblox anime game. Honestly, just go back and think. And I know it may seem like the people inside your Discord server love your game unconditionally, but I've seen games that have insane hype and people claim they'll play their game day and night, have people tune out from the game within that first week. Don't fall for the fake love. Roblox has a lot of fake love, bro. Don't fall for the fake love and keep trying to create your game the best you can create it. And don't have an ego about it either. It just doesn't make sense to have. I know a lot of you Roblox developers are rich, but it doesn't make sense to have an ego on this platform, because games flop all the same, bro. So the ego thing is just silly, in my opinion. I think Roblox developers should be supportive of each other, in my opinion. I might be chatting, you guys might be like, oh, Ags, you're just talking now. I don't care, bro. You guys need to start supporting each other, because it just doesn't even make sense. And with how much developers are out here scamming, if you know you're a genuine developer trying to create genuine games, y'all should be holding each other like to a high standard, yeah. But y'all should be a collective, because there's a lot of scammers out here too. But honestly, I think I'm waffling now. I'm not even one to give a speech. I ain't a saint. I'm evil too. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.